Hey, here we go. Clearing phase 17. Well, I'm going to phase out the phases in 20 probably and just put a number on it. Hopefully I've been done by then. Don't know. Before, the other side, after. So coming at it from the other side. It's another cleanup time this time. Brush pile and logs and a lot of the dead wood interior there. Still didn't get the big stuff out, but that's should be next time. Dispose of all that. So let's get rid of this chip and shred pile. Use the Kubota BX25 and the Kawasaki Mule Pro DX. There's 2 loads. Don't show you the rest of them. Kind of boring. But this is the aftermath. There's a lot of big rocks in the back. That's why looks like there's lumps back there. So this time we're going to be working on this log pile here. Gotta move it because most of the trees within this area are going to come down. And we're going to move that log pile back to here, which is behind the shed. And there's the shed. There's the wood pile. The small wood pile for the shed. Okay, first things first, got to disassemble this pile. Can't quite just take them as they are because there's not a lot of room going around that shed. You'll see it here in a minute. So I can disassemble it with the tractor and the grapple. A little bit of sorting, but not much. The short ones. Now these will just make it around there. Put them back where I want them. And now we're going to actually do a real time with the mule. Now on the back of the mule we have the log hauler, which I made years ago, and I've remade again because one of the wheels twisted out on me. I was looking at these log haulers. They wanted $600 plus for a log hauler. I figured I could make one for a lot less. And I did. I don't know exactly what it was, but it wasn't $600 worth. Because I had the axle already, the wheels. So I just needed some of the metal going in between stuff. Okay, pull up the mule beside the pile. There's the log hauler. Put the camera down. Okay. Need a chain. And we're going to pull out one of these logs, heavier than it looks. Put the chain underneath it. Unhook the log hauler, and then move it over here by the log on top of it basically. There's a small chain around that one piece there. So hook the chain through the chain. lift up. and the log is in the air. The short ones this will work with. The longer ones actually have to drag on the ground. Hook that back onto the mule. Like I said, this is real time. And I gotta go get the camera. Can't forget the camera. Oh, and everybody wants to know about this painted stuff. Why do I paint the ends? Well, it keeps them from checking as bad. It seals them up. A lot of people use anchor seal. Anchor seal does the same thing, but it costs a lot more. Probably does a better job, but I'm cheap. Good latex paint seals the end of it. Doesn't dry out as fast on the end, so it doesn't check as much. And they're all painted. I just have some different colors on there. One of them is kind of a tan. Here we go around the shed. This is why I can't take them all with the tractor. There's not a lot of room around this edge. Or the other edge. We go around the other edge. Sort of got caught up on a rock. There's rocks on the border of this little trail around. You gotta be careful not to hit them. And of course I hit them. There's that big tree on the corner. That's why there's not a lot of room there. Okay, so this is the first one we moved around here by the log hauler with the log hauler, so it's a bit trial and error. Okay. Hammer down, focus. Take it off of here, it's under pressure. Ooh, there it goes. Yeah. Nobody hurt. Undo the chain. Move the log hauler. Chain, move the log over a bit, see what mule can get out. The wife's going to back up the mule. She doesn't have a lot of experience driving the mule. This gets her more experience. Yeah, don't run over the log. Come on. There you go. Okay, put the log hauler back on. And then off she goes. Come on, forward. Those rocks on the side, there's rocks all up and down that edge over there. I think she hits one too. Hit it again and then turn that wheel. Oof. spin a little gravel up. Oh well. You got it. Go, go, go. One more corner to get around. Okay, now this log. There's one on that pair of logs over there. Stays high and dry. Go jump on the tractor. Like I said, real time. Okay. This is why we got a grapple. We can use it effectively. Which sometimes I can't. Come on, little log. There it is. And there it is. Now, let's put the tractor back. Because the mule's coming back again. Well, not quite yet, but it will be. Camera. This is why we can't go around this side of the building. There's a big rock sitting there. And there's just not quite 4 feet going through there. It's like 3.5 or so. Very tight. There's the pile of brush we got to deal with yet. And here's the mule waiting to pick up the next log. Okay, so let's do this a little faster. And no, I'm not going to show you every single log. I think I counted them, there's like 20 logs sitting there. Another short one, picks it all up, goes around the corner, goes around the other corner. This time you drop it, move the log hauler out of the way, jump on the tractor, pick it up quicker. Still gotta make that 90-foot turn. Put the tractor back. She backs up the mule, starts ahead, put the log hauler back on, and there we go, back around the corner again, around the next corner, and here comes the next one. Which ones we're dragging? So you can see one being dragged, it just messes up the thing. So we're dealing with the brush pile now. This is over 2 hours of brush pile, and I set it for 10 seconds frame for the time lapse, and it took 28 seconds. We got 28 seconds of pictures to do 2+ hours of work. Okay, and here we are picking up dead wood in the area, making a pile. We'll get rid of it later. Just all get in one spot, actually 2 spots. Here's this one, and then we go over to this side, we do the same thing. No sense carrying stuff way over there from way over there. There are some bigger logs in there. I'll have to get the tractor and the mule and a cable and haul them out with the cable. Okay, so there's a pile in the back. We tarped over, try to keep it as dry as possible until we get the wood mill. And then it's a little cleaner out here, a little less dead wood and crap because we put piles together. Take care of that next time. Yeah, all the rest of that is rock. That's not wood, that's rock. There's a pile of wood there. So there's a lot of rock in there, and all those stumps are still there. Except one that I took out last time. Now there's some logs in there that are rotting or rotten. That have to be winched out or hauled out with the mule. Put a cable around it and the cable to the mule, and out she comes. Because they're too heavy for us to actually pick up. And then here's the other pile of rotting wood. Stuff we don't really want. Here we go. This pile is missing now. It's back behind the shed. The majority of it's behind the shed. There's a few here or there, but the majority of that's behind the shed. And here's the other pile. Got a tarp over it now. So it'll stay mostly dry. You go back towards the shed. You can see the blue tarp there. There's another pile of logs, which is next to the chip and shred pile. So I cleaned that up, and now we did some more chip and shred from that stuff we just chipped and shredded. Never ending cycle. So here's the overhead view of after it's been hand picked out. Probably can't tell because it's small stuff. 2 dead trees in the oak tree right to the right of those 2 dead trees we may end up taking out. It's got some rot. So you want to keep track of us, subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment below, tell me where you're from. Need to know where people are from. Maybe you guys are local, maybe you're not. And thanks for watching. Oh, there's a little bonus footage at the end. Here's that oak tree. See the rot in there? Yeah, this is the drone. And there's tree limbs to the right, there's tree limbs to the left. I'm trying to go up and miss everything. And there's a hole there. And above that is where there was a limb right there that has fallen off. That thing is like 8 inches around. To get you some perspective. So I'm figuring that is going to rot through and break off the top eventually, so might as well take it down now. Here's another rotted limb out. Or dead limb that's rotting up there. Anybody agree with me? Should I take it out? And here's the top of it. That is one big oak tree. In a second you'll see the 2 dead ones off to the left, sort of. There they are. So you get a perspective of where it's at.